Okay, what we've done now is we've installed a chuck plug into the back of the chuck jaws. I've just simply put these back here in the very back, past where I'm going to bore, and I've closed my chuck jaws on this piece of material. I'm only going to bore about 1 inch deep because that's all I need to hold on to. My part currently does not fit inside my chuck jaws, so they need to be bored out. When I bore them out, I'm going to bore them out to the diameter of my part, which is going to give me a perfect chucking diameter. So we're going to come down. I'm going to turn the spindle on. I like an interrupted cut in these soft steel jaws, RPM of about 600. And now my chuck jaws are turning. My spindle turning 600 RPMs. I'm running counterclockwise from the operator's position. It is an M3, which is a clockwise spindle code. Morisiki's looking at the spindle clockwise rotation from the headstock. Remember us talking about that? It's from the headstock in clockwise rotation, and I'm in an M3 mode. This time, guys, I'm going to look up here at my X diameter. I'm going to run my Z-axis inside. I'm going to run my Z-axis inside my chuck jaws. Going to run up in X until I touch, and you'll hear it. This is more of a sound thing than it is a sight. You'll hear this thing make contact, and then I'm going to pull out in Z. Like I said, the interrupted cut's a little bit noisy. We can bring those RPMs down just a little bit with our percentage. I'm down at 520. At this point, guys, I'm at 1.732. I'm going to go to 2 inches in X. Eventually. Multiple cuts. We're going to go up to about 1 inch 800, and we'll take a light cut. Alright guys, first cut 1 inch 800. I'm going to go out to 1 inch 900. Take another cut. 100 thousandths on the diameter. I'm only taking 50 thousandths per side. That big 1 1/4 boring bar, I could take 3 times that much if I wanted to. I'm using the hand wheel. A lot of people will actually use the jog buttons. You'll get a more consistent, more even cut with them. I'm going to go ahead and go up to 1 inch 950. Jog my Z minus. And a nice little finish pass going to 2 inches. Taking a 50 thousandths finish pass. I usually pull it down just a little bit under 2 inches, a couple of thousandths. Z-axis. I can bring my feed rate down. If I want to run a lower feed rate, I can. This feed rate seems to be working for me. I'm going to go in Z. When I get to the bottom this time, I'm going to stop and cut me a relief. At the bottom, I'm going to crank in just a little bit more until I'm full on that bottom shoulder. And in x-axis, I'm going to go positive just enough to get me a little relief cut in there so I don't have to worry about burrs and sharp corners and the tool nose radius. Take a light CM cut off of that back locating face, and at that point our chuck jaws are bored out. We have relief cut in the back. Pardon me?